Hi dudes, how are you all? Hope everybody doing good. Today I came with another one informative video regarding the strategies to get grade B in OET speaking. So let us see the tips to score OET test exam, the B grade. Now let us talk about how to improve OET speaking test. Even though you are quite good at English and speaks confidently, but when it comes on OET speaking test, something we have to keep it in your mind. So let us see the 7 strategies to get above grade B in OET speaking test. The first one, play your role. Second one, breaking the ice. Third one, keep the conversation on. Fourth one, understand the patient or the client, that means the interlocutor. Fifth one, upgrade your language. Sixth one, be ready for unexpected turns during your OET roleplay. The last one, maintain your roleplay. So, when you are practicing your roleplay for speaking examination, please keep it in your mind all these relevant tips. First one, let us see play your role. In the speaking section, there is an interlocutor who might be playing the role of a patient or any other client. Therefore, you have to play your role confidently. You have to act as a real nurse. Your task is to act like that and more specifically be a professional as you are dealing with your real client or patient, because you have to be like a nurse, the real nurse, and you are dealing with your patient in a particular settings according to the task card. Second one, breaking the ice. The most important thing the candidate should always take care of is he or she is the one who will start the conversation first. Therefore, you need to keep this thing in mind. You will be in full on the professional setting. So the candidate, that means you, has to ask the question or talk to the patient. So in here, you should not wait for the client to ask you the doubt or ask you the topics. So you are the one should start the conversation then and there. And the next tip is that, and I mean here you have to think about another one more thing. Don't assume that the patient will ask or start the conversation, as you will be in that role of a nurse patient. So break the ice and start giving advice or asking questions. However, 2 out of 10 patients will ask you some questions. They will start the conversation. Otherwise, you have to start it off your own. This is nothing but explained in the earlier. And the next one, you have to understand the patient or client, that means the interlocutor. Although this phase is all about speaking, at the time the candidate must listen to his patient also, because in order to reply to him back, you must know what to say after that. Most importantly, don't just focus on your results, focus on the interaction too. So here most of the students, they will neglect what the patient is talking, what interlocutor is talking. So meanwhile, you have to give concentration on what the interlocutor is talking in between the conversation. Next one is upgrade your language. Don't speak fast while talking to the patients. Stay calm and polite when dealing. The candidate must know how to talk to a depressed 70-year-old man, or on the other side, how to give a reply to an aggressive 19-year-old man. It should not be same. So always the core component of OET speaking is that you should be polite in all the ways. During your interview, you have to be ready for unexpected turns. There might be such situations can come where they ask such odd questions which will not be there in your writing, I mean the speaking task card. It's just to check your flexibility in your language and response. So nothing is there to be worried when they will ask some odd question. So something which will be relevant to your question, but you can ask like a free manner. So don't forget, the interviewer knows everything that is going in the real world. Therefore, he or she merely wanted to know how you respond in such tough situation. So just train your mind to give relevant answers during the role play, even which is not indicated in your task card. Lastly, the most important thing, maintain your role play, which can help the candidate to score grade B in OET speaking tests to maintain the role you are playing, that is, as a healthcare professional. You have to maintain these 3 strategies: introduction, body, and conclusion. So for all role plays, OET role plays, there are three these key points. First one is the introduction. The candidate should first introduce himself and start the conversation. There is no mandatory that you have to start with your self introduction, but according to the task card, you have to introduce the scenario. In the body, you should go with the flow that is happening in the conversation according to your the task. Last one, in conclusion, the candidate can conclude by saying, so we have talked about the use of this medicine, or you understand your problem, or is there anything is there to be clarified. So the last should be concluded by you, not by the patient. So here, this is the tips which will be helpful for your role play cards. So I hope that you can go ahead with all these tips and you can practice in the same way. While practicing with your interlocutor or your teacher or your friends, whatever, keep it in your mind these 7 key roles and try to practicing in the same way. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.